You like them?
Welcome back to the channel, guys.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Walker Farm Fam. Thank you so much for stopping by. And today's a sad day. I am very, very sad for a couple of reasons. One of them we'll get to at the very end of the video. I really am sad, but another reason I'm sad is because why?
We're going to church camp.
They're leaving me. My boys, Cassie, Mazzy, everybody's leaving me. They're going to church camp though. They're going to have a good time. They're going to learn about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. And we're thankful for that, aren't we guys?
Yep. Yeah.
And we have a quick surprise for you guys in just a minute. Cassie and the kids went and got some new animals for the farm. So that's the good. We're going to share the good and the bad today. The bad I'll save for the end of the video. And in between, maybe we'll look at some of the things we have to do for this heat wave that has come through Oklahoma. But first things first, before Ranger goes to camp, what do you want to do?
Look at my rocks.
So he wants to look at his rocks. They just finished tumbling. You guys know, I think we're on step 3.
Yeah.
So he's going to be gone for about 4 days, so it's a good time to get started on step 4. So you guys ready to go do that?
Yeah.
All right, let's get in the shop and see what the rocks look like. It's counted down to an hour. That's after about 7 days. So Ranger, you want to give it the old stop and we'll take it outside? You excited to see what they look like?
Yeah.
How shiny they are? All right, Ranger got it out here, got it undone.
It looks like cement.
It kind of looks like a little bit of cement. All right, why don't you put your helmet down? Ransom has his helmet. He's been riding his little four-wheeler. They don't want it on their shoes. Last time somebody said,
Right, so keep it there, okay?
you should let Ranger do this. Well, Ranger didn't want to get it on his shoes last time, and that's why he didn't do it. So, all right, Ransom, you want to hold it out while I turn the water on? Sure. The boys absolutely love this process.
It looks like cement rock. Oh, it's hot.
Yeah. All right. Watch Ransom's shoes. We don't want to get wet. They're literally about to go to church camp. Woo, man, they're shiny.
Woo.
All right, hang on. Turn it away, Ranger, for a second. Let me a little more. Okay, that'll work. All right. So, Ranger, you want to pick a couple out and show them?
I like this one the best.
Wow, look how shiny that is. It is unbelievable. Whoa.
This is my amethyst that I like.
That's your amethyst? Did you get that from a subscriber?
Yeah. I don't know what this is called. Actually,
You don't know what that's called?
It came in the kit.
Oh, that one came in the kit. That's a beautiful blue stone. Hey, Mazzy May, are you excited for church camp?
Daddy, which one? You like at first, this one was like twice as the size, and all the gold has a little bit of gold flakes on it.
All right.
It looks like these two broke off. This kind of looks like marble.
Looks cool, guys.
I think I like this one the best.
Oh, that one's really cool.
And this. Look at this one.
That one's almost see-through.
Wait,
Orange.
This one kind of looks like a marble.
All right, well, we're not done yet, are we, Ranger?
No.
Where are they going?
Back into the tumbler.
Back into the tumbler. We're going to have to go put them back in. They've got step 4 to go now. All right, we're going to go put this in for one more step 4. And we'll have to catch back up with you whenever that's done, when they're back from camp. So you guys ready for church camp?
Yeah.
You excited?
I'm going this year.
Yeah, this is Mazzy's first year of camp. This is Ranger's second year of attending camp. And Ransom gets to go along because he's just the third wheel, basically. He's going with Mama, and he's going to be a big helper when they need something. He's going to help, he said. Mazzy, what are you most excited about for church camp?
I don't know.
You know Daddy's going to miss you, right?
The games, probably.
The games. And I'm going to miss them big time, but they're going to learn a lot, and I'm super thankful that we have a church that supports them with a church camp, and they're going to have a blast. I just know it. So we're going to go ahead and get these rocks tumbling, and we'll show you the surprise that Cassie came home with right now.
Hey guys, I'm out here by the rabbit hutches and the quail because I've been working on something that the kids have no idea about. So let me show you. So yesterday I ripped the floor out of this because it was rotted and gross. It had wire. on half, wood on the other half. I just didn't like it. So my mom had a whole bunch of these at her house, so I went and got them, and I made a new floor. Kind of trimmed it out. It's kind of pieced together, but it is what it is. Put the feeder back in here. The kids have no idea. I have a huge surprise for them, so come along with us as they find out while you find out.
ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right.
Come on, Mazzy. Hey, I might have lied to you about the chickens.
Lied about the chickens?
Yeah.
What do you mean? We're getting
Look.
bunnies?
Are those funny looking chickens?
Hold on. I don't want one. They're so cute.
You like them?
Wait, can we?
All right, did I surprise y'all?
Yes. That's why you're giving us chickens.
So I don't remember if I said this on the video, but I told the kids that I was coming to get more chickens, and they were like, and so they were asking me like, what do they look like? What kind of, I was like, they're the coolest chickens you've ever seen. They're so many different colors. And then we pulled up and they recognized the people's whose house we're at. And I had let them know that I was kind of tricking them, so they were playing along. Was that a good surprise?
Yeah.
All right, Ranger's got his, but the other ones are in their little cage because I need to clip their nails when I get home so that they don't scratch them. Ranger, you got a name for yours?
Not yet.
Not yet?
I gotta see his personality.
Yeah.
I have a name for mine. His name is Buttercup.
Buttercup. Mazzy, do you have a name for yours yet, or are you still thinking?
Not yet.
Not yet. All right, well, when we get home, I'll trim their nails. I'm sure the kids will want to play with them, and we'll get them all situated.
So hopefully you guys enjoyed seeing the rabbits. Ranger, you excited about showing rabbits again?
Yeah.
You are? So Ranger's gonna show some rabbits in the fair. Ransom's gonna show one, Mazzy's gonna show one. That's what the rabbits are for. We're not raising them for meat this time, but we will use the manure for our yard. So Ranger, before he goes to church camp, because he's gonna miss it, his birthday is when?
Tomorrow.
What's the date?
July 18th.
July 18th. So Ranger will be 11 years old. We have an 11-year-old. So happy birthday to Ranger. If you guys want to wish Ranger a happy birthday, what kind of emoji do you want to see down in the comments?
The party hat.
A party hat. So Ranger wants to see a party hat for his birthday. So happy birthday, Ranger. I'm going to miss it because I'm not going to be at camp, but I wanted to tell Ranger happy birthday, and hopefully you have a good day. All right, buddy?
Yep.
Love you.
Love you.
And Cassie was gonna say goodbye, but she got caught up in all the chaos over there. Inside that building, there is a bunch of campers getting ready to go to kids camp with church camp. They're gonna have a great time. Cassie is going to be one of the sponsors, so she'll be gone for a few days. You got me. That's all you got. All me. But guess what? I gotta update you guys on some things back at the house. I gotta run to the store real quick. But we'll catch up with you a little later and go over some of the things that have been happening on the farm. Mainly an update from our last video, whenever you guys saw Charlie deal with the heat. I'm gonna talk about that a little bit, what I think went on there, what's going on, and give you an update on Charlie. So Cassie and the kids are gone to camp, and I've had all kinds of people asking me, what are you gonna do while Cassie's gone and the kids? You're a bachelor, you're at home. When the cat's away, the mouse will play, is what a couple people said. I don't really know what that means, but unfortunately, I still have to go to work, and I still have to work on the farm by myself. And since Cassie keeps adding things like new baby chicks and rabbits and things like that, trust me, she's ensured that I'm going to be staying busy while she's gone. But first place I went after they left was shopping. You ask, what does Gary shop for? Well, with 108 degrees forecasted this week and anything over 103 minimum in Oklahoma, I'm worried about my animals, to say the least. Our water source down here in the years past has proven to, at some point in the very driest part of the summer, the well doesn't keep up with the demand. So this year, I'm going to try something a little bit different. I'm gonna put out a stock tank and I'm gonna hook it up to an automatic tank waterer. So this is a Little Giant, attached a 3/4 garden hose, and it's basically a float, so it will keep the stock tank full all the time. So I'm gonna put that out for the cattle here in a little bit. But we also got another product for one of the puppies that we got. And Chad over at Adler Farms recommended these. They are hemp chews. Let's see, mobility formula, joint support, discomfort relief. So you guys know one of our puppies has a little bit of a deformity. We took her to the vet, and the vet said there's really nothing else to do except let her grow, get her on, and make sure she's on the right dog food, which we are on a large breed puppy dog food. And we're hoping that this will help out a little bit. Based on her weight, she gets 2 of these a day. So I'm gonna go give those. Sometimes things on our videos are sponsored. We do get paid sometimes to promote products. This is not one of those times. So these hemp chews were recommended by Chad. I just bought this this Little Giant automatic float valve at Tractor Supply. So I'm gonna put them to the test. We'll see how they work. But right now, I'm gonna go out here and feed the puppies. I'll give you an update. I actually get to tell you one of the puppies' names. So I'm really excited about that. So let's head out there and take care of the pups. Well, hello there, Alvin. Alfred, I don't think it's quite time for you guys to eat yet. I know you like being up in my business though. Always right in my business. So puppies are doing great. But as you guys know, sometimes they like to spill their food. So I got them a little feeder right here. I'm gonna hang on the side of the fence. Maybe that'll help out, but let's take a look at them. Hey, what are you doing, baby? So this, I get to say it for the first time, is Hercules. So Hercules is a little puppy for Kyle and Shannon over at K&S Get Out. Hercules, come here. Come here, buddy. What are you doing? Oh, man. You're getting so big. And this little girl is the one that gets the chews. So I'm going to give her some of these chews. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. You know the drill. You know the drill. Look what I got you. There you go. 1. And here's another one. 2. Good girl. All right. So she loves those. And any discomfort that she gets from her little paw. Come here. Let's see how you're walking. Come here. So you guys can see she's getting around on it really well. She's not limping, so to speak, right now. Every once in a while I see a little bit of a limp, but as she grows, she gets the right dog food with the right nutrition. That should help out. Lulu, that is not your food. These puppies have been spilling. I've had this for their food pan. They've been spilling it, so hopefully this will help out. Is that low enough for you guys? You need it a little lower? Come here. Who wants to eat some food? Can you eat that? Oh, Hercules says, I can eat, I can eat. And look, he is really filling out, but look how big his feet are. He is gonna be a big boy. Collar still loose. Feels good, feels good. All right, yeah. Good boy, no food aggression. He's doing great. So with this Oklahoma heat, the puppies love water. Their water is right over there. You can see I just filled it up. They like to make a little bit of a mess in it. So what we've been doing is giving them this a little bit bigger, a little lower to the ground, kind of a small swimming pool for them to get in and play in. And they love it. They will get in there, get their feet wet, roll around, and then get back out. Hercules. And yes, that's Ransom's dump truck right there. Ransom loves to come out here, play with the puppies, and play with his dump truck in the dirt. Just like a little boy should. Hercules. Hercules. Is that good? Hercules. He obviously doesn't care about me. He's ignoring me. Oh, water's running over. Hang on. So we're keeping that stock tank full, and then every morning, sometimes in the evening, I empty and refill those 2 tanks, and those are mainly for the ducks to get in, but when I refill them in the morning, all the animals like drinking that fresh cold water. So right now all we can really do on the farm is make sure everything has plenty of water, plenty of shade, and pray for the best. Every animal has its own challenges based on different criteria, but we're going to do all we can to keep them healthy and comfortable here in the super hot heat. Which, as you guys know, for these alpacas means one thing. All right, girl, here you go. She loves to drink out of the hose, and she also loves to get sprayed down. Oh, you weren't done drinking? I'm sorry. Hey, your friend Honey wants some. There you go, girls. So I'm going to check on some of the newest members here at Walker Farm. And that's these bunny rabbits. Cassie's got the fan on them. Hey guys. Ah, you doing okay? Yeah. They're just all sitting here chilling out. Oh, these guys are pretty. These are, as Cassie probably already told you, just regular rabbits. They're not meat rabbits. So we don't have any intentions of eating these guys. They are for the kids to show at the fair and as pets, and we will collect the manure and use it in the garden. So I'm gonna get them some fresh water, get them fed, and get the quail taken care of too while I'm out here. But I think they are just beautiful little guys. I don't know whose is whose, but let me see. I think I'm partial to the black and white one. This one has really pretty spots too. Hey baby. But they're doing good. They're in the shade, they have water, they have food, and they have a fan. So they're doing good. So I just finished up all the chores, went back and checked on the new chicken/goat pen back there in the back. They are doing great. Maybe on catching up with the walkers, I'll go back there next time and catch you guys up on that. But one of the things I need to get done is this little giant automatic stock tank filler. Some of you guys may have never seen one of these before. You just mount it right here on the side of your tank, and basically this float, when the water level rises, it cuts the water off. So basically you ensure that the tank is full all the time. That's very important with my cattle, because if this becomes empty, they'll start pushing around on it and moving it. But if this stays close to full, then it will be a lot more likely to stay put. So that's one reason why I want to keep the tank full all the time. Also, I have, about 17 head of cattle out here, and they drink a lot of water. So if they start using this instead of the solar powered tank down at the end of the driveway, then I'm going to need this to stay more full more of the time than not. So I'm going to go out and get this set. I'll bring you along, grab me a water hose, and then we'll end the video. I'll tell you about Charlie and give you an update on what's going on with her. So this is it. Didn't have to go far. I'm going to be putting the stock tank right here and basically running the hose straight up there to the house. I got a hydrant up there, and as far as proximity goes, that's going to be the closest place that I can attach it to fill it up for the cattle. So that's what we're going to do. All right, so we got it secured right there. Got this away from the barbs, so we should be in good shape. Now we need to run this up to the house. All right, we got it hooked up. A little bit windy today, but not too bad. That breeze actually helps quite a bit as far as the heat goes. The cattle should be coming up. They usually come up in about an hour or 30 minutes to go over and take a drink out of that. So I'm hoping they'll find this as well. So I do want them to still drink out of that, some of them. I just don't want them to have extreme pressure on our solar well. That well is only about maybe 80 foot deep, and it doesn't recover super fast. So I'm hoping adding this extra water supply will ensure that the cattle have water. I wish this was in the shade. That's my only thing. I wish this was in the shade right here, but it's not. And this is only temporary until we get some rain, get some water back down in the creek, and get the pond down there full again. So for now, this is gonna have to work. So while I let that fill up, I'll go ahead and head up here, get something cold to drink, and give you guys a quick update on our cow and what exactly her status is right now. So while I let that water tank fill up, got me a cold drink, came up here to the porch, get out of the sun. It is extremely hot. So our cow Charlie, a little bit of the timeline from the other day when you saw Stoke Living came over. By the way, if you haven't subscribed to Stoke Living, make sure and go over there. You still got time to enter the $100 Visa gift card giveaway, so go and subscribe. I really appreciated Derek coming over and helping me out with the chicken run. It just so happened that I needed a little extra help with the cow and our calf at the same time. So he was able to help with that. But the day before that Saturday when Derek came over, the cow was doing great. She had been coming up, drinking every night, and been doing good. I came out though that morning that Derek came over, and I didn't see any water gone out of her stock tank, which means that night she didn't make it up. That worried me instantly, so I went back in the back and I brought her some water. She drank it, so I thought, man, she may be just super dehydrated. The heat may have got to her. She may have been heat stressed, because I mean our lows are in the 80s and our highs, like I said, 102, 103. And she has a calf on her. She's an older cow, and she, out of all of our cows, has been the one that has shown the most heat stress, period. So the whole time we've had her, she has been the one, the first one to pant a little bit or have a little bit of drool around her mouth. She didn't seem like she took heat real well. So I think it was the perfect combination that got her down of age, having a calf on her, drinking milk, which means she needs to take in twice as much water, and the heat. So those three things all contributed to it. And unfortunately, I have to tell you that she did not make it. So we've got all the things we needed to get. We gave her medicine. We cooled her off. We tried to get her up. We did everything we could, and she just didn't make it. So I hate to tell you guys, I hate it for her, first of all. It's a major loss for our farm. Obviously, we just purchased her. She was a cow that was supposed to calve out in the spring. It was a little later than I expected. As you guys know, this heat is just not a good time. So I don't know what the future is with the rest of the Highlands. That's what the update is with Charlie. So that probably makes you wonder, well, what about Missy? Well, we got Missy up in the lot. I have some couple different types of hay. She has baby beef, grain. We've tried some milk replacer, but she acts pretty big, pretty wild. But she is 5 weeks old, so going on 6 weeks. A lot of times you can wean a bottle calf between 4 and 8 weeks, so she may not have to have milk replacer at this point. We're going to work with her, do everything we can to keep her cool and keep her comfortable and keep feed in front of her. So that's really all we can do at this point, is we're going to do our best to work with Missy. We'll try to do an update on her later, but at this point, it was just a bad day. So we had a couple bad days right there in a row. We said goodbye to our angels, which was really, really hard. And the next day, the calf thing happened, and I worked all day long, just about. I worked a little bit with Derek in the morning, but then I worked the rest of the day trying to keep Charlie comfortable. Spent over $100 in medication and different things for her, and that evening she passed. So I'm sorry, guys. We're trying to do everything we can with these Highland cattle here in this dead heat, but it may just be that we realize they're not for us. We're not to that point yet, but we're contemplating whether we just stick to the beef cattle we know. But we know that you guys like to know the truth about what's going on our farm, the good, the bad. We're doing everything we can. Water, she had all the water she could have. She had shade. It could have been something else, but at this point, she didn't make it, and that's kind of our update right now. So let's head back over. We'll check out the stock tank and see if it gets filled up by now before we end the video. So it's shutting off right now. It is about 1/2 inch from the top. So a little bit too close for my comfort, but I will let them drink it down a little bit. I'll turn it off probably, let them drink it down, and I'll put some rocks on the other side, get it leveled up, and that will fix that. Good fresh water like this is priceless in hot weather. So hopefully they'll make good use of this. I've got a couple things that looks like I need to work on it, but gonna be much better than only having one water source down here. You already see some cows are headed down there to drink because that's what they know, that's what they're comfortable with. But a couple of my newcomers down here are taking part of this new watering source. So at the end of today's video, I wanted to give you a real quick update on little Missy. So there she is. She is in here in the pen, in the shade. She has water over there. She has a fan going, some hay, a couple different kinds of feed right here. She has baby beef, sweet feed, and a little bit of alfalfa shredded mix. So she has lots of different food options. I want to keep a close eye on her. She's drinking really well. I've seen her sniff around and eat a little bit on those. So I'm hoping she goes full force on eating grass and hay and feed. That's the main thing. She keeps hydrated with water. Like I said, if it gets really hot, we do have misters over here in the corner. But we'll see. So far, she's doing good. We try to share the good and the bad because in all reality, it's both. We get some bad things here on the farm and we have some great things. But we thank you so much for following along either way. We hope you have a great day. God bless, and we'll see you next time.